Alright, so I have the best LeBron James build in NBA 2K25 for you guys in this video. Now, before I show you the build, I just want to ask if you guys could like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, turn on notifications, share the video. Help me get to 675 subs, which is crazy. I never thought I would ask people to help me get to that number. I'm at 660 right now. I'm surprised I even hit that. So I really appreciate the love you guys have shown me recently. And let's just get into the build. I'm actually going to show you two builds. I'm trying to do that more of a routine because usually I find multiple builds for a player that are really good. And so with this one specifically, I want to show you that. Now, you have to be very specific with this build. So just remember that you want to be 6'9", 188 pounds and a 7'2" wingspan. The second build will be slightly different. And I know a lot of people are probably going to complain because LeBron is a big guy. But the only way you can make this LeBron build work is at exactly 188 pounds, which is very specific. So, yeah. Anyways. Going to your physical profile or your physical attributes, you want to have an 80 speed, a 73 agility, or actually a 74 agility, a 73 strength, and an 85 vertical. Now, these are all important attributes. They're all badge related. That's why I started with them, so it makes it easier to explain the rest of the build. Now, going up to defensive rebound, put it to 60. It's not the best, but you do get rebound chaser on bronze, which is just a solid badge to have, especially for a LeBron type of build. He can get 7, 8 rebounds a game. Every so often gets 10. Maybe some games he gets 12 or something like that. Now, defense. This is where I do have to admit you have to take a hit to make it work, but you want to put your block to 74 and your interior defense to 60. This is going to give you paint patroller on bronze, which I think is good enough, especially with the 7'2" wingspan. I think you're going to be able to get some blocks. You're going to be able to play some solid defense with that. Perimeter defense, you want to put it to 82. Now, this is actually really good. You get Challenger on silver, which is a very good badge. You get Movable Enforcer on bronze, On-Ball Menace on bronze, Pick Dodger on bronze, Off-Ball Pest on gold. By the way, use Off-Ball Pest. When you're playing off the ball, hold the right stick so your guy makes it harder for the other team's players to move off the ball. Just some advice for you guys. And you'll be able to contest shots. And also, I forgot to mention, if you want to use your max +1 tier 2 badge for challenger, you can definitely use it here. I don't recommend it. I'll show you what I recommend in a minute. But your steal is 73. Yes, it's not the greatest steal, but interceptor on silver. If you learn how to time your passing lane steals, you'll be fine. Trust me. Now, this is where this build takes a whole different level, and this is why you want to be exactly 188 pounds. You get 75 speed with ball, which is insane for a 6'9" build because you get lightning launch on silver, which is a tier 2 badge for 6'9", which means that you can use your max +1 tier 2 badge to get it to gold, which is much cheaper than going to 6'8" and getting or 6'7", I think, and getting 86 speed with ball, which is kind of crazy to think about, but yeah, it's pretty cheesy. Now, unfortunately, you cap out at an 80 ball handle, but that is still good enough to get unpluckable on silver, strong handle on gold, handles for days, and ankle assassin for bronze. Obviously, LeBron's not known for breaking ankles, so I guess in that sense, it's very realistic. But the sad thing is, only one ball handle attribute more, and you would be able to get it to silver. But you cap out at 80, so there's nothing you can do about it. Now, this is where this build takes the LeBron step. See, I see a lot of builds make LeBron's, but they don't do LeBron's best attribute, which is pass the ball. LeBron's maybe the best playmaker ever. So 94 passing accuracy is perfect for this build. You get bailout on gold, which will really help you, especially when you see the rest of the attributes. But when you get your max +5 or your +5 cap breakers, the first ones, I would recommend you take this to 99, because 99 gets you all the playmaking badges on legend, which just takes you to a whole different level. You're a point guard, you're a point forward, and you are going to be called a point forward, by the way. So technically, this is also the best point forward build, but this is the best LeBron build in the game. Now, your free throw, you want to put it to 90. Technically speaking, you can mess with your free throw, drop it lower, raise it higher. Well, actually, you can't go any higher than 90 to make the build work, but you can drop it if you want. But I leave it at 90 just because I like making every free throw personally. Now, your three-point shot, 80. This is one of the differences between the first and the second build that I'm going to show you. The second build has a higher three-point shot, but it does lose out on a couple bit of things. Mid-range, you don't want to touch that. Even though mid-range is important, with this type of build, you're either going to shoot a wide-open three or you're going to get to the paint and dominate. Now, post control, you want to put it at 80. I think this is good enough, especially for mismatches when they put a guard on you. Just post them up, back them down, drop step, spin move. Just do whatever you want. It's not going to be that complicated. You'll be fine. Standing dunk, you want to leave that alone. That goes up on its own. Driving dunk, this is where this build takes a leap, and this is exactly why you need to be a 7'2" wingspan. Because if I back out of here at 7'2", as you guys can see on the top right, where it says driving dunk, it goes to 96, which actually gets you posterizer on Hall of Fame, which is why we start off with an 85 vertical. so that when we unlock our cap breakers, eventually, this is assuming you get your second bit of cap breakers, which is another reason why the second build might be better for you guys, and that's why I want to show it to you. But eventually, you could technically get your Hall of Fame posterizer after getting your legend playmaking badges, which I personally recommend getting legend badges more than the Hall of Fame posterizer, because legend badges are overpowered and passing is very difficult in this game. So a point forward that can pass is a whole different level. Now this build has the same build name as the next one, so I'm not going to show you the build name. I mean, I guess I'll show you the build name, but I'm not going to show you any animations because I haven't been able to lab up as a point forward, which is very unfortunate. But trust me, if you just go through, you'll find some great animations. So it's called an inside out point forward. Now that's the first build. The second build is a little bit different, and the reason I'm showing it to you guys is because I want to be honest with you. There are many reasons why you would want to make this build as well. See, this build, you still get the 93 driving dunk, but you cap out a posterizer gold. So if you're okay with posterizer gold, you'll be completely fine. The big differences between this build and the last one is you get a slightly lesser agility and your vertical is lower. But your 3-point is 3 attributes higher, and you get limitless range on bronze. So you get the choice, but you will never be able to get Hall of Fame posterizer, which 96 driving dunk eventually gets you some really good animations as well. So it's whatever you want. Both of them are very good, very similar build. The other one has a longer wingspan. I will say that. That's one thing that the other one has that this one doesn't. Now, maybe you could and the free throw's lower. Maybe you could tweak the build, and maybe if you want a shorter wingspan, 6'11", you could make that work. And, you know, I don't know, actually. I don't know if you can do that. No, you can't lower your wingspan at all. But I think this is probably either the best. I mean, it depends on you. If you plan on unlocking multiple cap breakers, go with the first one. If you only plan on unlocking the first cap breakers, or if you only think that, then go with this one, because you get a higher 3-point. You still get the driving dunk ability of the first one, and you don't have to worry about cap breakers, and you get great passing ability. Now, the cool part about this build, if you want to use your cap breakers, you can use it on speed, you can use it on agility, and so those are also other components if you ever decide to take this build to a whole different level. Now, like I said before, I haven't been able to lab up many builds just because I've been stuck on the same one for so long, because I don't make money off YouTube, so I don't like spending VC, which is part of the reason. But yeah, and like I said, this is a great build if you guys want to try it out. I might make this one just because I don't really want to go through the hassle of, you know, trying to unlock the second cap breakers. I think the 83 3-point shot is very useful. But, I mean, it's up to you guys. It doesn't matter. I mean, I guess it's whatever. But anyways, that's the end of the video. This is the LeBron James build. I believe this is the best LeBron build on the internet. I haven't seen anything better. I haven't really looked them up, to be honest with you. But that's beside the point. You know, God bless you. Jesus loves you. I hope you guys get saved soon. And take care. And thank you guys for watching. Goodbye.